Hey everyone! Welcome back to AI the Somnium Files, where we just lost, I almost said Venju. He's been dead for a while. We just lost Iris and Ota. And we're trying to figure out what the connection is between all these characters getting murdered and who done did it. I don't think we're gonna find it in this route, but we're gonna do our best to get more answers. Let's, we got a lot of places we can go here. Why would I go to my house? What the hell's gonna be in my house? Let's go back to the scene of the last crime. The good old cold storage warehouse. Cold storage warehouse, Monday. Oh. Anybody still here? Oh, the blood's still here? I stepped into the cold storage warehouse. The air conditioning wasn't running, but it was still cold. Yeah, I could... This guy's having a bad time. The temperature hadn't raised much at all. The cold air sunk into my skin. But the center of my body was burning hot. Okay, let's see... Bloodstain? Is this Oda's blood? Maybe. Is that it? That's all you gotta say about that? What about these bloodstains? Iris and Oda's blood. Yep. Ice cutting machine. Iris and Oda were sliced in two by this ice cutting machine. Iris and Oda.
Iris's estimated time of death and cause of death.
There she goes! Oh boy. Some tasteful censorship right there. No need to see that.
The video was not a recording. It was a live stream, filmed in real time.
Where the hell did this get streamed, by the way, where it didn't get taken down? Who's not paying attention to the moderation?
Which means Iris's time of death is 3:20 a.m.
Oh, there's more on the machine.
Iris also had her left eye removed.
Yeah.
And like Renju and Shoko, Iris's left eyeball has not been recovered.
Didn't take Oda's though. Only want lady eyes. Wait, no, because I took Renju's too. What you got? What they got against Oda's eyeball? That's... Oh, looks real cold. You good, dude? Any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
I mean, it seems like there's a lot here, but okay. Oh, the workbench.
Right here. Iris and Ota were...
I am sure you are already aware of Ota's time of death.
Just before I arrived. About 3:30 in the morning.
He's looking really blue for being right before you arrived.
And the cause of death.
Right. About that. Ota had a stab wound from a kitchen knife in his side.
Correct.
What was the exact cause of death? Was it the knife wound or...
I cannot determine that. I can conclude that the knife wound was at least close to being fatal.
Oh, so she just doesn't know, like, what exactly did him in?
Even if Ota was still alive on the workbench, he was certainly on the verge of death. If he weren't already extremely weak, we would expect to see more signs of struggle.
True, I'd be fighting to get out from under that saw. I mean, I don't think the forklifts have anything, do they? A forklift. Don't see anything special about it. Fail.
This forklift is old.
Yep.
It does not appear to be functional. It has not been moved in some time.
And Iris is not inside of it this time. Box? No. Other box? No. Anything else? Do I just gotta talk to the dudes? Oil drum? No. Okay. What you got? Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
It's a whole bunch of... Oh, there's more at the workbench. I really need to just, like... You think by this point, I would know to just check over everything I click on a second time? I don't. I don't do it. Maybe Oda was trying to help Iris, jumping at the criminal. That led to a scuffle. and Oda ended up with a knife wound in his side. He lost all his power to fight back. He was forcibly put inside the costume and then finally cut open by the ice cutting machine.
But why?
That's a good question, Shaw. Shaw? So.
Why did the culprit put the costume on Ota?
Unknown.
To fuck with you? Iris and Oda's bodies are under autopsy. The bodies aren't here anymore. Fair enough. There's still more on this workbench, apparently. I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna know till I edit if my mic is picking up my cats, but they are being extremely loud right now. Right here, Iris and Ota were sliced. Hope it's done. Train anything? No. Anything else in you? Nope. What about you? No. Okay, you don't want me to leave yet, so you must have something.
A video camera and laptop.
Oh, was this the live stream equipment? I thought it was their equipment. I'm stupid.
This is what the criminal used to stream.
Yeah, no, that would be a thing worth clicking on then, absolutely.
All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse.
Why does a cold storage have Wi-Fi? Whatever.
Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Why is there a router with Wi-Fi for this place? Who's coming in here to use the Wi-Fi?
I have done some research.
I would like to store my crates of fish, my frozen fish, and also use the Wi-Fi.
As the name suggests, the company is owned by the Okiuras, the same Okiuras we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju.
Yeah, we know this already.
The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
Just got his...
But it can't be a coincidence.
It certainly is suspicious. Date,
Somebody...
we should get moving.
Aiba? Somebody really wants to tie this to the Okiuras for some reason.
Officers from the local jurisdiction are checking the warehouse thoroughly. We will not find anything of importance here.
Yeah, you're right.
You can ask CSI to inform you if they find anything.
All right.
Okay. Bye. Heading out. Let me know if you find anything. I let them know, then left the warehouse. Why was that not voiced? Couldn't just squeeze one more line in there? Whatever. Moving on. Something gonna happen out here? Why are we getting a cutscene for this? Sussy boy himself. When I left the warehouse, I saw Pewter. What is he doing here? He walked up to me while I was trying to work it out.
Date, I have to talk to you about something.
What the hell are you up to, guy?
Huh?
About the original Cyclops serial killings.
Yes! Tell me! But I would like you so much more if you give me information on this.
Why this all of a sudden?
Because I want you to solve this case, Mr. Date.
I don't know why, but that just made me trust you even less. Something about the way you said that. Why is this bro is up to something? Like, he's got his own, like, he might not be related to the killings, but he's got his own fucking, like, motives going on here. He wants something and he's working towards it.
I want you to find who did this and bring them to justice.
I mean, he's also gonna be, well, to be fair, he was very, very close. Very, very close to Renju, so... That in this case could be his motive as well. Like, he did lose his Renju.
So, if I can help you, even a little...
Why didn't you say anything at Abyss?
The boss was there. I couldn't speak openly in front of her.
Very valid.
So I decided to meet you here.
Stop looking at me like that.
All right, let's hear it.
Earlier, I told you that I was completely certain the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes.
Is it because it was me?
I am absolutely certain the original Cyclops killer could not have committed these crimes.
Or was it 89?
Let me explain why. I'll start by telling you the identity of the Cyclops killer.
Who could it be?
Although, it's more accurate to say killers.
Oh. Oh, there was a team. The plot thickens.
More than one?
In the first series of killings, the culprit had an accomplice.
I mean, Iris saw this stuff, right? So I thought it was Iris just watching, but she would have been like a kid, so it would have been weird to call her an accomplice. But then how did she witness these if she wasn't there?
One of them was born a murderous psychopath. The other is Rohan Kumakura, the previous chairman of the Kumakuras.
Was Rohan the killer or the accomplice? Why were you vague about the murderous psychopath?
They each had a role to play.
But I guess it's fair Rohan couldn't kill people because he was dead.
The murderer committed the homicide, and Rohan removed the eyeball.
Okay, so Rohan always went for those eyes. He was kind of fucked up in the head after his accident, right? Is that what you're going for? Which side was it that he couldn't move well though? I don't remember. I feel like that comes into play somehow. And why are you being vague about the person who did the killing? So yeah, who is the murderous psychopath?
He was born with a brain dysfunction.
Uh-huh.
Due to damage to the posterior pituitary gland, he was unable to properly secrete oxytocin.
Oxytocin is a peptide hormone linked to feelings of love, affection, and trust.
Okay, but who was it?
It is colloquially referred to as the love hormone.
Was it Date and that's why you're drugging me? You're giving me like these hormone things I'm missing? Is that it? Is that
It causes a tranquilizing effect, which improves mood
Are you
and
tranquilizing
stress.
Date?
It is normally secreted when the body makes contact with an object of affection, such as an embrace or caress.
Well, if I'm right about this, because, I mean, this seems the way the game is trying to push me. It doesn't seem like that much of a stretch. But I'm gonna lose my mind if this ends up being the case.
I'm sure you know what this implies, but he was unable to feel love in the way that we do. However, he was able to experience a substitute. His
Oh?
brain was wired in such a way that allowed him to feel satisfaction through other means. Due to the unique idiosyncrasies of his brain, he was able to release large amounts of dopamine and endorphins by performing a certain action.
Killing people?
What was it?
Murder.
Dopamine is a hormone linked to the reward system of the brain. The pleasant feeling attained through accomplishment is dopamine. Endorphins are a kind of brain narcotic. They dull pain and create a feeling of happiness.
He got pleasure from killing people?
Did you? Did you?
It's slightly more complicated than that. Killing people was the only way he could get pleasure. He was 12 when he took his first life.
Damn.
That enlightened him to the pleasure of murder, which he would do again and again.
And who was it? Why can't I ask for an identity, so? How about Rohan?
18 years ago, Rohan took a woman's eye. She was already dead. He put his finger into her eye socket and gouged it out. The reason why was simple. He was fascinated by women's eyes. Their beauty stimulated his greed and his desire to possess them. He needed to have them, to make them his own.
Weird. Also, if you take an eye out of the socket, isn't a man's eye and a woman's eye basically the same shit? like if you just showed me this, I wouldn't be able to tell you if that was off a dude or a woman.
Driven by this instinctive impulse, he took the woman's eye. From then on, he acquired a grotesque obsession with the eyes of dead women.
Then again, I guess I can't apply logic to somebody who steals eyes. There's clearly something wrong up there already.
He was very particular about his need that the eye belonged to a deceased woman.
It's like the morbid version of those people who like insist that they can taste different brands of ketchup. You put the no-name ketchup in the Heinz bottle, and they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, this is some good ketchup. This is real ketchup."
But even being the head of a Yakuza gang, there weren't too many opportunities for him to indulge. His deepest, darkest desire went unfulfilled for years. However, he soon met his ideal partner, the aforementioned psychopath. The Cyclops killer would commit the murder, and Rohan would take the eye. Thus, a mutually beneficial relationship was established.
Why? How is this really a partnership? Like, the psychopath didn't need somebody to take the eye. I don't know, whatever.
This was the origin of the Cyclops serial killings.
They were happy.
At about the same time, you were assigned to Abyss.
After you started drugging me to fix my brain. Why did the Cyclops case get classified?
That, I don't know.
The details of the original Cyclops serial killings case have become nebulous over time. Even the official investigation material contains nothing of value. I am unable to draw any conclusions from them.
You really have no idea?
If I did, I would tell you.
Okay, summarize for me.
The original Cyclops killer had an accomplice.
There were 2 Cyclops killers.
Who was the murderous psychopath?
And one of them was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
Rohan committed suicide by jumping to his death 1 year ago.
That means... Pewter, tell me this. One of the original killers is dead, I know that. But that means one remains. Who is he?
After his 4th murder, he was arrested by the police. They actually picked him up on other charges. But, in any case, he is currently serving a life sentence in Fuchu prison.
So are you trying to point me into saying that it's 89 now?
Fuchu prison?
Yes.
What's his name?
In prison, he doesn't have a name. He is simply called Number 89.
Yeah, okay. Now, is this a fake out? I kind of think it is. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. This game likes to give you information and then be like, haha, that information was incorrect.
Number 89.
But then it also slips truths in there, so we'll see. We'll see. Let you cook.
I know who killed Shogun Adami.
That line's actually kind of funny when you think of it that way. I know who killed Shoko Nadami. It was me! Well, actually, no, because he's not the new Cyclops killer, quote unquote.
So, now you know why I said that. That the original Cyclops killer couldn't have committed these crimes. Because one is dead, and the other is behind bars. Neither of them had the opportunity.
Well, yeah. I don't know if what you're telling me is accurate yet. Holy Christ, cats, stop! They're just racing each other back and forth behind me. Ah! I don't know if what you're telling me is a fake out. Like if 89's like a red herring or something, but we're gonna just go down this route and we're gonna take it at face value for now, okay? We're just gonna take it and see where it leads. Matsushita Dino. This is gonna be unpleasant. But we should probably talk to Ota's mom. The place was silent. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. I thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi. Yeah, she is having a bad time. It was like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. How are you doing? Sorry to interrupt. Want to talk about it? She doesn't want to talk about it. About Ota.
This is your fault.
What did I do? He's the one who went in there and fought the polar bear.
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report.
Okay, to be fair, all I wanted to do was drop Iris off at her house. And then I got tased, okay? I wasn't gonna do nothing with this.
Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now.
Alright, that's fair.
Did you not hear me?
That's fair.
I said leave!
It's time to leave, Date.
Date, let's go.
Yeah.
She is in no state to talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Sorry, Mayumi. Well, that was depressing. Let's get the depressing ones out of the way, I guess. Might as well keep on it. We gotta hit them all. Sagan residence. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down. But after that, I couldn't say a single word. The heavy silence weighed on both of us. But I can't even imagine losing your child like that. Especially to a giant saw, dude.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes, or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3. And finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent.
Kids be like that, yeah.
Even though she needed constant attention growing up.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Her memories are a part of this room. And always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day.
Crayons on the window seems difficult to do.
Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
Damn. I wonder if it... I mean, I know this is a morbid question to ask. She knew Iris was going to die already, right? Like, not by giant saw, per se. But she didn't know that she wasn't long for this world, let's just say. I wonder if that makes any difference. If that makes it any easier or any harder, or if it, like, it's literally just the... What did I ask about Oda?
Oda was one of my students.
Was he?
I taught him in elementary school.
Okay. TIL?
I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up... I don't know what to say. I have no words.
They both got the saw. Can you think of any information?
Hitomi, my entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please, tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before.
Uh-huh.
The first time at the wedding. The second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger.
The old Cyclops killer, supposedly?
I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Probably the same one.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
Was it number 89? Oh, I'm not gonna ask. Oh. Gonna ask?
I'm sorry to have bothered you.
No, ask what the inmate's number is, you fool! You absolute baboon.
I'll be going now.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Dante, please, you have to catch them.
I'm gonna catch him.
Please.
Surely.
Please.
But I can't guarantee Iris will stay alive in any timeline that I do.
Trust me.
She is a hard one to keep alive, that one. Oh, it just puts us back at the map. Let's go home. The Date residence. Yeah, I guess Mizuki's just... Jeez. You know, it sucks that those last two lost their kids, right? Mizuki has lost both of her parents and now both of her best friends. Like, they just keep tying back to the Okioras, but I'm starting to think somebody just has it out for Mizuki at this point. She looked like a small animal frightened by a predator. Crazy van? No, not really. Why do you have a pipe? Whatever. About Iris. Yeah, I didn't think so. About Oda. Fair. Are you gonna get really mad at me when I go through these two? About Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse.
Mizuki must know about Iris and Ota.
Obviously.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide. 3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends.
Yeah.
It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Clearly not.
Yeah.
She certainly didn't seem so. I don't think anybody would be at that point. But I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Oh, that's that. On to Marble. A short, sad stop.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
Everybody does.
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
You're an information dealer. Why don't you have information?
Tell me.
Information about the incident.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case.
No.
Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy.
What's Ota have to do with the Kumakuras? And also, wasn't he like an accident? Like he was just there, getting in the way?
He came here last night?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
The hell's he doing with the Kumakuras?
Have you heard the rumor?
Mama told me a similar story to Aiba's. About So Sejima and the Kabasaki district. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kabasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. So he bought back the land for 1 billion yen. Almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up, or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. But there's more to the story. No? About So and the Kabasaki district.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you. The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kabasaki.
Aha. Go on.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki? So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces.
Is he trying to, like, bring that district back
But
or something?
I promise you, I will revive
Yeah,
the
okay.
Kabasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
Casino Town,
After
Jesus.
that, So moved fast.
Mini Vegas.
He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district. At the moment, the area is still considered off limits. However, The air in Kabasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kabasaki are going to skyrocket.
And then his 1 billion land turns into whatever it skyrockets to.
And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself. The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
I mean, it seems that way. If So had an idea, it was gonna happen.
By So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
Yeah, I was about to say, what does this have to do with Ota?
What were we talking about again?
Oh my god!
Ota
Mama!
and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kabasaki district?
Uh-huh.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down. Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion. And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more.
The dino... Wait. The dino's not closed down, is it?
That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Just some speculation that he holds a grudge that they may or may not have had something to do with an explosion in the district next to his cafe? Really? That the best you got?
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm
Was
glad I
it?
can help, even if it's just a little.
Did you?
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Some of the stretchiest information I've ever gotten out of an info dealer. Back to Abyss headquarters. Police headquarters, Monday, 4:57 p.m. We have time again. I returned to boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for boss. Oh.
What are you doing?
Hey, Abba.
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research about number 89.
Oh? What you got, Iba? What's 89's real name?
Unknown.
Of course not. Why would that be in the police records?
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown.
Why would his name or his nationality be kept in the records?
However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
Japan, what is wrong with your with your jails? That you don't have customers' names or nationalities. With customers? Prisoners. Isn't this like the same thing? Who is 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills. He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
Uh-huh.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
But is he an assassin or a serial killer? Because those things can be the same, but they're not necessarily the same. Assassin implies that somebody hired him to kill people. What about 89 and the new Cyclops serial killings?
Pewter claims that there were two culprits behind the original serial killings. One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves one culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
He could have been, like, kind of puppeting it from the inside. Or in on it somehow.
I know who killed Shogunadami.
Yeah, exactly.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
What's the relationship between 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
True. I mean, I guess we know that she was there to see 89. But if you were in here looking at it, like, the odds would be pretty slim that out of 2,000 inmates, that's the one she was there to see. Right?
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
Wasn't it advertised, like, on the news report?
I know who killed Shogunadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
Or it was on the report of her death.
It is possible.
We're glossing over that? Okay, we're not gonna...
Let's talk to number 89.
He knew her name. He must know her. I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it. But he's our last remaining loose end.
Alright. However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
Oh, that worked wonderfully last time.
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
After cutting through some red tape, 89 was to be brought to HQ. Although I guess in this timeline, right? Renju's not around. Pewter said he helped 89 out because Renju asked him to, right? So now he probably shouldn't help him, and maybe it'll be okay. Let's find out. He took considerable time to arrive. But for some reason, Boss never showed up. Is Boss dead somewhere? Tell me they didn't get Boss. Police headquarters, Monday, 8:56 p.m. I thought that was... his head down like that. I thought it was a beard. I was like, oh, what happened to him? Where'd that come from? Hey, homie.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The weird pulsing that Date gets, and Aiba, like, insinuating she's drugging him with something. But you that real murderous psychopath, dude. Like, they got him here looking all creepy and red herring-y, but, like, no, it's you. It's you. Ain't gonna fool me with that shit.
I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Let's go. Let's roll with it. You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name.
I don't remember.
Yeah, he's gonna say Djibouti.
Burkina Faso.
Oh, you got a different one this time.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
You're mixing
I
it
don't have
up.
time for your jokes.
You know Shoko Nadami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
So, she didn't know you? She just got curious or what? When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago.
Oh, okay. So, when you say meet me, not like meet you for the first time. That would have been weird. I'm just gonna go to prison and just meet this serial killer. Just for the shits. I want to see what they're like, you know? I'm curious.
I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one.
Whoa.
I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Who killed Shoko Nadami?
All right, let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said, I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty.
Yeah, he's looking for his way out from behind bars, man. He ain't just gonna give that information up.
We haven't agreed on a deal.
Okay, put the crazy eyes away, so.
You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
He's gonna want that in writing?
All right. But to explain it properly,
Why not?
I'll tell you a story.
Are you actually just rolling on that with a, like, surely you're gonna make some shit up or lie or take him for a ride or something, right? Like, yeah, it's gonna be like, he said it's done. I took him for his word.
It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
Let's see what you got.
Nothing but time.
Then let's get started.
Let's go on this ride.
The story of a lonely assassin. Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F.
F for Falco, perhaps? Was he the detective and Date was the murderer?
F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world.
I bet, dude.
One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor.
Damn, it's crazy how similar this detective looks. It's wild.
Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Yeah, the camera's gonna turn, it's gonna be Date standing there, dude.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. And you lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again.
Is he the righteous detective that just kills crooks that keep getting out?
What you do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Surprise, he's Batman! There is no next time.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated.
They just covered it up a few times, and then after the fourth one, they're like, bro, I'm sorry, we gotta put you in jail. We can't keep doing this, man. We've told you. We're running out of stories. We can't keep spinning this. There's only so many ways you can accidentally kill somebody or kill them in self-defense. We're running out of self-defense.
F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all. After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened.
I was looking clean in that suit, by the way.
That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral, one by one. He became an assassin.
He became Batman.
A lone gunman. No agent, no employer.
Although Batman doesn't kill people. He became motory Batman.
He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died.
Was that the Kumakoas who were doing that? Was it life insurance or was it... Oh, it might have been land. Renju was saying something about that, how he was like an accomplice to some Yakuza who were like buddying up to old people and then like killing them and taking their shit. I don't know if that's related at all. That might just be a coincidence that came up twice.
Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras.
Kumakura, I called it! Fucking do it!
X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
He got.
I've done some research.
Oh wait, is this where they pair up? They pair up and become the Cyclops killer.
I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth.
Okay, so you got charged for 4, but you've been beyond that.
Somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco. Named for the falcon, a bird of prey. Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though.
He switched from hunting like criminals that were going to get away with it to hunting innocent people.
He worked as a
Nice.
detective by day, assassin by night at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life.
Imagine that kind of double life, man. Cop by the day, murderer by night, man.
But not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake.
Oh, that's where Iris's mom found, right? Who told me?
He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow, he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help. At the same time, he heard footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him. He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking.
Like there's other ways you could have tried to keep somebody from talking than to do that. I mean, if some rando did that to me, they'd be slapping and a lot more louder talking, following immediately after.
That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school. It was like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again. His former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
And how'd that go for him?
So, you want to go clean? Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them.
It's gonna be Hitomi and Iris, yeah?
Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl. It was the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the two of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help.
Uh-huh.
And then,
Old friend. Silence. Who's the old friend? For some reason, he wouldn't open his mouth again. I want more story time! You can't just stop the story time. Why'd you stop?
Why did you stop?
So, was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
Why are you like this? You mentioned a detective?
You mentioned a detective.
Did Vo run out of batteries? What's going on here? What's the connection between that and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Hello? Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
this is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else.
You're not a dumbass. Okay. Yeah, you just laying the bait. Look at you, sneaky man. Okay.
I'll give you half up front, half later.
He just wants to get out of jail, man.
If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
No, why would he? He'd be a free man to just walk away.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
No, the release. In we go.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage. He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
I know.
Then let's begin.
Send us in. I'm actually kind of excited to see what we'll find in here. This could be a neat one. Why the green ceiling fan? I guess it's Somnium. I probably shouldn't ask weird
Sup?
questions. Hey.
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Might be a comfy rug.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah?
Stop.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Stop.
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Then stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
This game is weird.
It definitely is. But why?
I have no words.
Number 89. What were you up to?
He was dating Hitomi.
What?
Is that Jello?
The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
It'd be hard to walk into Jello.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate.
So wait, that whole bit of it looking like Falco, like stabbed or shot or whatever Hitomi. I guess that's just maybe somebody else did and he was trying to stop it? Oh.
This appears to correspond to the green thing.
89 is hiding in the past. 89 is covered in a green membrane. I can't get close. The Jello. Prevent the interference from question marks. Oh. Yep, that do be Jello. Is it the phone? Or is it the picture? Why is the picture dark? We know the phone is somewhat related to the log. I can't click on that though. Picture? Can I picture? I don't want the iris. Do I need the iris? Maybe I need the iris.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
I want to picture. Oh!
A picture.
Apparently aiming away from it is how you picture.
Just a picture.
Fill out. What does it mean fill out? Or remove? Try removing it? I'm gonna try removing it.
It isn't coming off.
Never mind, it's stuck to the
It
wall.
must be integrated into the wall.
Now I have a negative timey for no reason. I'm a fool.
Like you to me.
No.
Like me and Reika from Tiefblau.
No, not that either.
She. Wait, why is this green? Can't interact with it.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
So that I could try to remove the thorns. I don't know how she would do that. Should I try to fill out the picture? I'm not sure what it means by fill out.
A picture.
Oh my god, that's gonna be 48 seconds though. Is there something else I could try that's not gonna be as long?
A winter iris.
Is smelling it really gonna do anything? I do get a quarter timey though doing that. Smell it?
It
is
like
weirdly
a
all
typical
green.
winter iris.
Maybe I do have to, because the door was green too, and it messed with it.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Agent
A winter
Dante,
iris.
you've got 5 minutes.
Let's try picking it then. No, it is also apparently stuck.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one!
See, now it's purple. But it's gone.
Aw. I it out, too.
It changed from green to purple and then
Did the
vanished.
green stuff react at all?
It's all purple. Now
A phone. Should I pick it up?
look for the green things, okay. Hang up or ignore? Is ignore just gonna go to answering machine? Ignore. I want to hear if a message comes in.
It won't stop ringing.
Okay, ignore ignore option, not a thing. Dream phone. Oh,
It stopped. What was that?
it's not green now either.
I don't know.
Weird. Very weird. Ignored the phone.
I guess it worked?
Why would I need to ignore the phone? What's with the weird liquid?
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
It is green and goopy and makes me think it has something to do with the jello. Stick hand in. Lick. Would she actually lick it? We must find out for science.
Just don't make a mess.
I do not intend to. Hmm?
Oh wow, she was very eager to lick it.
This is
Jello?
wine?
Green wine?
I had better drink some more to be sure.
You even have a sense of taste.
Stop it.
There is some kind of liquid.
Okay, so it's wine. Weird. Stick your hand in it? Hmm. Ah!
Hmm? It is surprisingly deep.
Why is there so much wine? Why does it go into the floor?
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh!
The cork?
There is something.
Is it gonna drain into the floor now like a little cork hole?
Cork?
Yep, there it goes. Swoop.
My wine.
That was wine? It looks like sludge.
My wine tastes like sludge.
So you agree it's sludge?
Yes, a green thing
Agent
gone.
Dante, you've got 4 minutes.
But the wall's not gone. Can't get to the green pot still. What's this book?
A book?
Oh, it is a green book. Damn negative timey. Carrot.
Yeah.
Rip. This seems to be the theme of just destroy everything green.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
That's my guess.
It might. We're getting closer.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
I don't know. Why is this? Oh, it's doing that because the screen's blinking. I thought it was blinking like do this way. Do I keep ignoring it? I'm gonna try it again. Something tells me it's not gonna be the same one twice, but I'm gonna try it again. Just staring at it. Oh. The green went away.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
Did it work?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
See? We shrink in the green. We're shrinking the jello. Ignore the phone, ignore the phone. Every mental lock is ignore the phone.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
I do really want to pick up the phone though. Prevent the view from somebody. I didn't even see what the last one was actually. What do we get that's green? Oh, can we get to the pot now?
You have 3
Yep.
minutes, Date.
Sure can.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
If it's green, it's connected to the jello.
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
No, that's for pizzas. Well? Drink, heat, smell. Drink it.
What is this anyway?
You're about to find out.
I can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
You consumed the weird green sludge on the floor pretty readily.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gag.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
Or just chug the whole pot.
Iba? Hey, Iba.
Yeah, the pot's not green anymore though.
Iba!
Iba! Game over. Iba died. Oh, she's back.
Thank you for the delicious soup.
She's back and she's broken.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
What? Okay. Thing in the fridge, on the microwave. Wait, the green ceiling fan. I noted.
It's a ceiling fan.
I mentioned how it was weird this was green when we first got in here.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Does bro not know what a ceiling fan is? The hell? Ooh, that's a yikes timey. Oh my god. Shit. I'm gonna try. Do I have anything really small I could use that negative timey on?
A book.
18 seconds. I think this is the smallest I can do. So I'm gonna do this one. I hope it doesn't give me a negative, another negative.
An assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
We know that. Okay, I gave a positive one. That's cool.
A book.
Do I tear this one too? Let's try it. Not green anymore.
What these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian.
That moved me a little down.
2 minutes. Hurry.
Yeah, I know. My time is a little yikes. Ceiling fan.
It's a ceiling fan.
Hold on. be fine if a ceiling fan was legitimately strong enough to hold me up there. I thought that would break it. It should break it. Okay. It was just fine with that.
It's a ceiling fan.
Throw something?
Something like this? Take this!
Well done.
Do not me. Be more careful.
Sorry.
I'm gonna have to do a redo, aren't I? I'm real bad at these. I am not good at getting through Somniums.
It's a ceiling fan.
Blow on or headbutt? How would she be able to headbutt it? It's on the roof. Let's try blow on.
Blow on it?
I don't know, it's a dream, man.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh.
It's a dream. Dream logic says blowing on it works.
Oh.
What is that?
What is that? Yeah. I am concerned. What the fuck? Hi.
It's an eye.
Tate, what are we going to do?
There's a kaiju outside the window. Do it. Ignore. No time's a charm, dude. I'm just dancing here. Go away. Go away. I'm gonna have a nap. Fuck you, dude.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, it is.
Oh?
I passed out when it looked at me.
It's still kind of just sitting there. Ooh. Poke it. Am I out of
Leave it to
time?
me. With a target that large, this will be easy.
You really beat the shit out of that glass.
That's fair.
Now I know how birds feel.
I think I lose here. It's not letting me like it's not letting me use my redos here. And these timies are just gonna fucking kill me. Close the curtain? I mean, that's kind of like ignoring it, isn't it? Just kind of shoop. Bye. Bye, dude. See ya. Oh yeah, he just leaves. Close the curtain, okay. I didn't know how to properly ignore a giant eye looking in the window. Sorry.
Do you know something about it?
Yes. It was kinda cute.
What? That they what?
You are insane.
Do I lose? Am I gonna lose the moment this comes out of cutscene?
What? That's...
Hitomi!
Hitomi?
Oh god. Almost! Almost immediately lost. Let's see. Let's go here. I actually have enough time here, I think. Let's just try from here. I know what to hit now, so should be okay. Hopefully. There we go. Right back where we need to be.
What?
But with a little more than 10 seconds left.
Hitomi?
The amount of time that I waste in these just clicking on things that I really shouldn't be clicking on. What's with the skull? The skull's not green. I mean, Hitomi's also not green, though. Are we still doing the green thing?
You have less than
Another green book?
A book?
I don't need those by 4. I'm gonna save that one. Tear it.
Ugh! What is this going to accomplish?
I don't know, seems to be working.
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of them.
That
Okay.
situation was clearly different.
Okay. See, it just moved down closer when I do that. Another green book.
A book?
Rip it. This was 30. We could set it down to 20. Or do we do a half? We can do a half, maybe.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing then.
Closer down. Wait, is the skull green? No. Yes? Hold on, are you green?
A skull.
You're kinda green. Check, kiss, talk, throw. Okay, let's see what else we got here. Another book.
A book?
Still with the easy ones. Getting kinda low on time here, so we gotta use the timies wisely.
What happened?
Nothing.
Close. I think it's just the skull now, right? What do you do?
It's Hitomi.
I'll do a kiss or touch or hug her. No, we're not gonna do that. She's also not green, so... I think we're messing with the skull, right?
A skull. I do not see the body.
Throw the skull, check the skull, kiss the skull, talk to the skull. Probably one of these two. This one gives a mystery timey. But it could be a bad timey. We don't know. Throw it.
Would that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Crunch. See, I'm telling you, we gotta break all the green shit. That's the way.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
It was green, it got borked.
Less than 1 minute. Hurry!
Who was that?
What do I do?
I don't remember what the prompt is for this. Lock the door. Lock the door. Ah! Door's supposed to be locked.
No! Stop!
So she got shot by Rohan? And then what? Is he the one who killed him? And then made it look like a suicide?
Stop right there!
Boss. What? Ooh, interesting. Was Boss the assistance that he called in? Very interesting.
Date, this is a serious matter.
Can tell you're very shooketh.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Murdered somewhere, probably.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Uh-huh.
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered.
Oh, he got. Okay. Not what I expected. Haven't seen a lot of him this run.
He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
Damn, okay.
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police.
Found pieces of him.
And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
Are you sure it didn't just fall out of the vase?
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
Damn.
What is your next move, Date?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
She's missing.
Good idea.
Missing and suspicious. Or dead. Perhaps she too is in a vase. Boss!
Not here.
Did you check the drawers? Maybe she's been stuffed in there.
Where is she?
Too morbid, maybe? I don't know. It's anime characters, it's fine. The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on?
It was a memory, sir.
Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura? To protect number 89?
And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss.
Why were you there, boss?
Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Search her desk! If she had a secret, she would keep it somewhere around here. Oh, okay, but we're not gonna do that. Surely it's not just on a work computer. Cutscene?
Aiba,
What?
can you hack this PC?
I will try.
It's a little hamster, Aiba.
Unlocked. Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Did she really just leave evidence on her work PC?
Open it.
That is...
Sosajima.
Oh! That do kind of look like Boss's arm, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. Oh.
Why?
Dead.
Why? Boss?
What's going on? What's going on? The case remains unsolved. Is that the end of the route? Just with Boss being really weird and killing So Sejima? Every time we finish a route, I just have more questions. This game's giving me nothing but questions. Is this gonna send us back now? Yeah. Locked. Oh no, we can't even continue. We just can't continue down this one yet. No. Oh, the tragedy. It's still locked here? Yeah. So where is it we need to be then? Here? I guess? Find a route in the Somnium. Oh! Right, this was where we either watched the TV or looked at the blood, but I couldn't find the blood. So, next time, we go in there, we find the blood, we get more questions, we end up more confused. That's the way this game goes. I'm sure at some point something will make sense. That's it for today. Catch you guys later. Oh, if you didn't notice, I made this video a little longer. Probably gonna try making these Somnium Files videos slightly longer, just so that we don't end up going to like part 30 trying to finish this, because like this game is longer than I thought it was. So we're just gonna do that going forward. Catch you guys later. Bye bye.